Subos. So the thing about Massive is that it's really old, but it's still a really good plugin. I was wanting to go over how Massive works. So you can not only know how to make that growl, but know why it's making that growl. So the first thing to get out of the way is the way that this plugin is routed. And the way to see that is to go to this routing tab and see how it is all working. And really, we're only going to be talking about oscillator 1 because the same principle applies to oscillator 2 and oscillator 3. We're going to be using basic sine to triangle. And all this is the sine wave on the left side, triangle wave on the right side, which means when the knob is all the way to the left, sine wave, all the way to the right, triangle wave. The position is just morphing the sine wave into a triangle wave. And to be able to visualize this happening is literally just left, right side. That is all that's happening here when you're going left to right with the sine and triangle wave. Now, obviously, it gets more complex when you're using all the other types of wave tables, but that's the general idea of what is happening. Moving over to the right a bit, we get the spectrum tab. And we have bin plus, bin minus, and formant. Really quickly going over formant. In a nutshell, it is just pitch. However, in the early days of dubstep, say around Nero and Knife Party, they used to use this a lot and just... sure you recognize that. But moving on, bin minus plus, what is it doing? We have minus on the left side and then we have plus on the right side. To visualize what's happening here, this would be minus. This would be plus. Now, a lot of the complexity is right here, these knobs. So the first thing to go over would be this. All this is routing. So if you bring it all the way down, you see it's F2, it'll route to filter 2. If we go all the way up, it'll route to filter 1. So this fader right here, when you have it below, this is parallel. So it's having filter 1 and filter 2 play at the same time. If you move it up to serial, filter 1 is being fed into filter 2 and then going out. The mix is determining where you want it to go out. So if you have serial on and mix 1 on, filter 2 is doing absolutely nothing. And with all of that in mind, there is a video on the screen that will show you how to make a growl using this method.